This is the Latin Parade and Fall Fiesta, a celebration that fused Toronto Eaton Center with the colors, sound, and delicious food. Each dish will tell the story of migration, memory, and home.
Well, my name is Jorge. I'm the owner of Arepito. We're selling arepas. Arepa is made 100% corn cheese. It's coming with cheese inside, mozzarella cheese on top. It's a Colombian recipe. Yeah, the connection is because for whole life, my mom and my dad was making arepa, since I was a baby. So yeah, the recipe is coming from them. Yeah, I guess that is the connection. What I can say, nothing, that you're gonna eat very delicious Latin American food.
Each stall carries a taste of home, kept alive by the new generation blending Latin root with Canadian life.
Hi, my name is Paloma. I'm a student at York University. So I'm Mexican. I'm from Tabasco. It's in the south of Mexico. I've been in Canada for 3 years already. So I'm an international student, but I think I'm pretty lucky to say that my family is here with me as well. Here, normally we do festivals and pop-ups, mostly in the Latino culture. So I think that my favorite part of them is like feeling at home, like feeling that everyone is Latino, I can talk to them and they know what I'm saying, they understand my culture. I think that's really heartwarming for me. So I would like for people to know that being Mexican is something for people to be proud of. We're really rich in culture and traditions, and I think it's something I would like to, portray, I guess, to let people know about it. I think that Canadian people are really, I don't know how to say, but like they're aware of aspects of our culture. So I don't know, I feel like they appreciate it and I really like that. I will say that one stereotype everyone has is that Mexicans are all about partying and all that. And no, Mexicans can be serious people, hardworking people, and I would like for everyone to know that.
For many young Latin Canadians, culture is more than heritage. It's something to live and reshape every day. That same spirit also flows into the work of local artists.
Hi, my name is Maria. I working as a food access worker at JOUC60, and also I am a Peruvian artist. The name of my art is Retablos. It's a traditional boxes where we put our ideas, inspiration about how people live in our culture. And as well, I try to introduce how indigenous people may be a little bit inspired in the Canada indigenous. I create this box called the La Aurora Boreal and try to continue to work in my art. I am from Peru. The name of my city is Ayacucho. This box is called Retablos. They introduced to Peru around 600 years old from Spain. And what I do is just try to introduce the Andean experience and Andean beliefs. We believe in Christmas and things like that. That's why they are. And also, this is the representation of. It's a party called Carnavales, where we celebrate the time of the agriculture, things like that. And here, I inspire about the Canadian indigenous art too, a little bit. They made by flour and yeso, and I use acrylics and just a little bit of everything I can. I always try to put the traditional colors in my art, as well the symbol of flowers. What example, these flowers are from the potato flowers. Peru is the home of potatoes, so we very connect to flowers and things like that. As well here, I try to move a little bit more and put the how winter represents Canada and a little bit. I'm happy in Canada. I have a lot of opportunities to be myself as a immigrant artist, and try to connect my own experience as immigrant and a newcomer, and as well to be inspired by other cultures, because Toronto is a very multicultural city. So I'm very happy I can learn from other artists as well. I'm very happy they give us the opportunity to be connected as a community, Latin community, we are very close. We have a lot of things in common, only the language, the way we live and beliefs and things like that. I happy this is the opportunity not only to show my art, also to meet a new artists, new people. Maybe they just arrived to the country and, they try to figure out what can they do as an artist and, try to open doors for everybody. I'm very happy for this opportunity. Yes, every year increases. I believe we have more opportunities for us as Latin American communities, showing our art, introduce to the people about our culture, our beliefs, because I am Peruvian, probably. And, at the end of the day, we have kind of the same ideas, how to be society, how to try to the balance. Art is still important for us. It's a part not only to express yourself, it's just it's a sensitive things for society, how to continue construct.
Art captures joy and resilience, but also reminds us of the story that still ache beneath the surface.
My name is Hector Rombola. I'm the referent, the organizer of a group called Argentinian Network for the Right to Identity, meaning that we consider the right for identity as a human right. As much as race and anything else, people have the right to identity. This is organized and we support the work of the Grandmothers of May Square, that is an Argentinian organization that was born in the 70s when a military coup d'etat took over the country. The word disappeared was coined. People who disappear without a trace. People who are in an event like this one, people without identification come and kidnap them, and nobody knows where they are. They go to the police, nobody knows, hospital, nobody knows. The grandmothers and the mothers start a peaceful protest. They will go to the main square, which is called Plaza de Mayo, Main Square, and they will start walking around a monument because political demonstrations were forbidden, so they wouldn't stand. They will walk around. What we do is our main role is education and promotion. The right to identity, that is a human right. It's not Argentinian, it's not the grandmother. We all have the right. Nobody has the right to tell us who we should be. In all kind of things, not necessarily political, it could be gender, could be race, could be immigration. Anybody who has emigrated to Canada, we know there is a sort of break in our identity. And if you go back, we are neither here nor there. And that's okay. We have to learn to do that. We have to learn that we have the right to the identity that we have. So we promote that. We also promote the search for the grandchildren. People actually contact me and they say to me, I don't know where I come from. I might be the child of the grandmothers. And we interview them. We do all the process. We send all the documentation to Argentina. And if they have to have a test, we ensure that the Argentinian consulate are able to take the sample, send it to Argentina. In here, many people don't know. Many immigrants get dissociated with what happened in their countries. We lose touch with what's happening. So, and if you have an intentional attempt not to tell your children where you come from because you don't want to find out that you are a child of these disappeared people, even this is a perfect example. You are isolated. So events like this help people to get in touch with the human side of the organization. We are human. We don't bite. You can talk to us. You can discuss things with us. And we are available. This is a political, but it's a search of love. There is no violent reaction. No, the grandmothers never use violence. They don't like violence. They have peaceful protest. Nowadays, they have a purpose. The purpose of media is not to report news. Sometimes it's to create the news, create the opinion. So if an organization like this one does not fit on the ideology or the purpose of the media, they don't feel an obligation to report. When probably you studied journalism, you are told something different. You report, and unfortunately, if you look at the newspapers, the report is sometimes not there, or the different opinions are not there, because you could have an opinion differently, but nobody will publish it. So in places like Argentina, many organizations or many journalists are creating their own media through streaming, for example. Streaming is very popular in Argentina because you don't need much money. So then it's very, very popular. And they are competing with mainstream media nowadays. So the media here don't think there is a need there is no relationship. They feel there is no. But like I mentioned to you, the right to identity is very much of a Canadian issue. We are trying to organize for next year an event bringing a daughter that was what we call is recuperated, because she recuperated her identity. So a recuperated daughter or granddaughter, and we want to have a panel with people from First Nation, because here the right to identity take the form, in the case of First Nations, losing their identity, not being valued their identity. So for us, putting together in a conversation, that could be interesting, because it's two opposite, literally, geographically, the two opposite sides of the world coming together with an experience that they could learn to each other. Go and get that in the newspaper.
The Latin Parade and Fall Fiesta is more than a celebration. It's diasporic storytelling in motion.